And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming up for you. How do you see this one going?
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs.
Well, the wide midfield players and the fullbacks need to have a good understanding here. If the midfield players tuck in, then the fullbacks need to get forward into the space they vacate, just to give them some attacking width.
It's an opportunity! Committed defending!
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Mateus Cunha. Might be a chance here. And a goal! They start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement. Stanway. Just cutting off the supply. Koromani. Oh, in with a chance. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. The right place to cut out the pass. Mariona. Timber. Ezi. Koromani. Koromani! And a third goal! This is breathtaking to watch! 3 goals without reply. Mariona. Now with Wolf. Oh, it's a terrific challenge!
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
Thoughtful play. Harry Kane read it well and made the save. Good bit of defending. And they know they need to stop him. There to take it away. Oh, this looks useful. Opportunity here. And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Greenwood. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And nicely over the top. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. And winning it back.
That was excellent defending.
Mateus Cunha. She's made a really important challenge. Now, who can he play it to? Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Decent idea. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, defended it well. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Pressing like that will help the cause. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Moussa Diaby. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Diaby. Oh, really good challenge.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Wasteful again in possession. And he has options available. And he's made headway. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So underway again here, and they know full well this is an uphill climb. Mariona. It's a neat move. Oh, that's super defending.
Well, that was close. It needed that intervention.
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Still looking for space. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Off and running again here. The Bulldogs really not showing much of their bite in the first half, but we see a response from them in the second now. Mateus Cunha. Might be a chance to break. Opportunity here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease. just a change of pace, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we're featuring a foot squad battles match. It's the full kits, and they take on the Bulldogs.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And the lineup for the full kits.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs in field when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Nice looking pass. Oh, a smart stop. Harry Kane. Can she find the right pass? Can they forge ahead? And a textbook interception. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And she's driving her team forward. Well, the challenge was to keep the header down.
Yeah, the cross was asking to be attacked, wasn't it? What a ball that was.
Mariona. Beth Mead. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, no way through there.
Please contact the nearest security guard. Thank you.
Possession lost by the Bulldogs. Jackson on the ball. Now Harry Kane. Intercepted at the right time. And an encouraging move from the Bulldogs. But timely defending when it mattered. Promising ball. That's a nice looking ball. Splendid defending. Referee spotting the transgression. in a decent position too. Corl. Now the Bulldogs pushing forward with options available. Harry Kane! Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Disappointing for full kits to give it away in that manner. Gutsy move to block it. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So underway again. You might call it a defensive masterclass so far. Will either attack come to life? Jackson firing it towards goal. Well, we gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Stanway showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? We wonder. Well, that's asking for a caution. Not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Konrad Laimer. Hiroki Ito. Laimer on the ball. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Mariona. Oh, he looks threatening. Disappointing for the Bulldogs to give it away like that. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say.
They might have to go a bit longer with their passing. It's a real battle in there.
Konrad Laimer. Corl. Room to roam on the wing for the full kits. Gonzalo Ramos. Nicely timed tackle. Well, they could break at pace. It could be on for her to take the lead. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And the finish is excellent. She's strong.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Jackson on the ball. Promising looking attack this from Bulldogs. Well, it could be on for him here. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
Number 19, Harry Kane. Substitution for the visitors.
What to like about that pass?
Number 19,
And good anticipation. Might be a chance to break. Decent looking pass. Can they turn it into something? Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And the wall very much intact there. Playing it in. Mead. And having a go! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. 10 minutes to go. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And cutting it out.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Mead. And given away by the full kit. Real chance. Well, the post getting in the way there. Well, no way through in the end. That's a good-looking ball. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
They were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's the Bulldogs against the bloated Ticks.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Stanway. And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two... centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And a chance to rip it in here. And crossed in the direction of the back post. And a look at the starting 11 for the bloated Ticks.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-half?
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
The Ticks with the ball again. Good angle for the cross. Marvellous anticipation. Getting in there to intercept. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw-in here. Kane. That's a good-looking pass. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Playing it in. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Intelligent defending. Marcos Llorente. The ball with Rodri. Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. It's really straightforward for the goalkeeper. Oh, this is looking promising. And a good-looking ball. He does have pressure to deal with. Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
Mariona, super pass, and that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Delivering it. Given away by the bloated ticks. Millie Bright. Oh, chance! And you have to say she didn't miss by all that much.
Yeah, but had it been on target, I don't think the goalkeeper would have been troubled there.
And Simon has it now. Now they can reorganise.
Well, no frills, but it's effective, that's for sure.
Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Stanway. Did well to win the ball back. Great vision to switch the play. The Ticks finding space on the flank. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Not a great ball played in. Kane. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Surely the equaliser. And a goal to square the game. Into the sixth.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
Now the managers will now deliver the... Half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So underway again, and even Steven here. Just lost the momentum.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Can she? Oh, he saved it well. He's driven in the corner. Not the clearance that was called for. Well, a touch too heavy there.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Harry Kane slips it through. Could be a chance. Oh, it might happen for her here. Well, still a chance. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Rodri. Oh, danger here. Chances on. Well, not quite on the target. It was close, however.
Well, she does well to get in that position, but once she's against the goalkeeper in a 1v1 situation, you feel she has to score there. Well, those stats tell you what a good game this has been. We've seen a lot of good attacking play, plenty of... goal-mouth action, and all done at a high tempo. It's been very entertaining so far.
Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Harry Kane! And a goal! There he is! And the double! They just can't subdue him!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the bloated ticks get the ball moving again. Will they be able to come up with a reply? And roaming free here. Having to shoot. And saved by the keeper. The tick's down by a goal and looking for inspiration from this corner. Here it is now, a substitution. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Superbly read and executed. Could pose a threat on the counter. Can they turn it into something? Well, it looked so promising. But it all comes to nothing. Rodri. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm.
Well, I'm not seeing too much quality out there at the moment.
Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Nicely played. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and Kane does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
So back underway at 3-1. Ibrahima Konate. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Really good challenge. And making the move to the inside. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Well, the manager has seen enough. Not his best game today. Ibrahima Konate. And on to Capdevila. 5 minutes left. And they win the throw following that challenge. Ibrahima Konate. Now with Capdevila. The ball with Rodri. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Good conditions for the counter. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Options in the middle. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
They were better than their opponents in all...
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's the Bulldogs versus the Young Boys.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
Fox. This is how it looks for the home side.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
Oh, and off the bar! And good anticipation. Going to score from here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, let's take a look at it again. And Kane does well to get his head up, pick out the pass, and she finishes it off with a calm, tidy touch. It's a really well-taken goal.
Well, young boys get us moving again, and a swift response is required after this setback. Can she find the right pass? And sloppy in possession from the Bulldogs. Marquinhos. On to Graham Hansen. And wasteful from young boys. Mariona. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
And the young boys finding space on the flank. Real chance. And the ruling is offside here. Well, spot on with that challenge. Referee deciding to give the free kick. And young boys have the ball once more. And young boys pushing forward with options available. And the chance slips away. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can they use it to their advantage? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Strong bit of pressing. Mead. Nicely played. Well, it nearly worked. And a fine interception. Dembele. Alex Balde. Well-timed tackle. And a throw-in forthcoming. Marquinhos. Alex Balde. Here's Rafinha. Mbappe! And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Well, if you look at the replay, this is poor from the goalkeeper. He spilled it right into a dangerous area, and there's no way that they're going to miss from there. The coaching staff will be so disappointed watching that again.
How can he take them on and beat them? Can he put them in front? Well, it was close to the target, but close isn't good enough, really. Fox. On to Mead. Intelligent threaded pass here. Harry Kane! And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, it's a lovely pass to thread it through. Real awareness to spot the run. And when the attack broke through, the keeper was always going to struggle. They made it look so easy in the end.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Hakimi. And we will have just one additional minute. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half. Can the young boys bounce back after what happened to them in the first 45? He has teammates around him. And that's tidy. Oh, pushed onto the post. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Alex Balde. Real attacking intent shown by the young boys. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Might be a chance to break. But timely defending when it mattered. Putellas and Bellingham. Graham Hansen. And good anticipation. Beth Mead. Gay. Could play it in. Committed challenge. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, that's how to press.
Outside reception, please move it immediately. Thank you.
Not the cleanest of passages.
Yeah, it's just scrappy, isn't it? They're just not on the same wavelength, are they?
Bulldogs being afforded too much room here. Harry Kane waits. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. Marquinhos. Hakimi. On to Putellas. And a tidy tackle. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Really vital interception here. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can they take advantage? Monster piece of defending.
What an important block that is. He got his timing spot on.
Alexia Putellas. And forward they go, chasing the game. And crossed in there. Rafinha. Mead. And an encouraging move from the Bulldogs. Harry Kane! And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, this is all about how quickly they go from back to front. The pace on the counter's frightening. And once it falls to him like that, it's a routine finish. Cool and clinical.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. And just 5 minutes remaining. Harry Kane, and effectively parried away by the keeper. Dembele, good weight on that pass. Oh, this is looking promising. Dangerous ball. In position, but pressure to cope with. And they produce the arrears. You never know. They still believe in themselves.
Well, we can see it here again, and it's a good finish.
And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Yeah, both teams give absolutely everything. There was a real intensity to the...
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we should have a cracking contest here. It's the Bulldogs and they take on the Hurricanes.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play. Attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Fox. Excellent progress and it continues. And that's where it ends. Now she's in. Oh, great tackle, goal saver.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
And the attack breaks down. Good ball in behind. Missed to see them lead. And we haven't had to wait long for the opening goal. It's 1-0.
Let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But in the end, it's far too easy to create the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
Batshuayi. This is looking good for the Hurricanes. And trying his luck. And the shot thwarted. Fernandez. Trying to spark the attack further into life here. Unbelievable. How has she managed to keep that out?
That's a great effort and a superb save. Top-class stuff.
Oh, wonderful ball that. And she's there to meet it. Decent stop. It's played in now. That's done little to clear the danger. Terrific bit of blocking. Ball out for a throw-in. And the pass has been misplaced.
Yeah, that's not very good, is it?
Nice rhythm to Hurricanes' attacking play here. Just needs the composure now. And a magnificent save.
Yeah, good positioning, excellent speed off the line, and a top-class stop. Brilliant stuff.
Nicely played. And he's through here. Another goal. And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Well, just watch this again. He's bright, he's hungry, and he's determined. That's a good finish.
We're back underway at 2-0. And the chance slips away. Taking a chance, and the keeper makes the save. Really, we shouldn't have expected anything else. Played into the box. Oh, the keenest of reflexes.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
Got it away, but not far. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. Kane. This could be dangerous. And calmly handled despite mounting pressure. And the Bulldogs have got it back now. Pass played through perfectly. Played in, and this could be. And that is superb goalkeeping.
Well, she's so highly regarded, and that's why she makes so many good saves.
She'll have a go. Well, plenty of power on the effort, but just wide. Goal kick it is. Batshuayi. It's nicely stopped and held by the keeper. No way through, possession lost.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
The Bulldogs could make something happen from here. And it's opened up. What a save that was. This is breathless, brilliant football. The Hurricanes losing the ball, so frustrating. Nice pass and on they march. Opportunity now. Still a problem. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. And the second half kicks off with 45 more minutes ahead of us. Anthony Gordon. useful space out wide now for Bulldogs. Good defending to end a decent-looking attack.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Walsh.
And tidy work to push it to safety.
Well, that could easily have finished the game off, but what an excellent save that was.
The defence quick to snatch it back.
Batshuayi.
Good vision. The press work, now to push forward. Well, here we go, time for the transition. Fernandez. The Hurricanes regain possession. On she goes, terrific. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. Keeping it nicely now, but they can't dwell on the ball. And the keeper does well to keep it out. She's made a real difference today. The manager now bringing her off after a solid shift.
And it's a short corner.
I'm afraid that's gone badly wrong. Hit hard, but hit well wide. They might not stay away from their goal long after that.
It was a sloppy ball.
Now, this might be promising. Took one for the team there. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, that's really well cut out. And the Bulldogs in a really good position here. Oh, surely. And there it is. He's doubled up for the day.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So it's 3-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Intercepted. Great reading of the game.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Now, what can they do from here? Fernandez. And she always had that covered. Towards the far post. But there's a keeper in command of his area with a clean catch. Harry Kane. And on to Fernandez. This could be dangerous. And against the post. And not the end to the move they were looking for. Good cross into the middle. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. There's a chance for the breakaway here. And that has been adjudged to be offside. And there's going to be a change now. Good pass, good chance. That's comfortably gathered. Great instinct there to cut it out. Well, it has to be perfectly struck from that distance, and that wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be trying that again in the near future.
And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see.
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's the Bears, and they take on the Bulldogs.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Harry Kane. Nicely timed tackle. And to look at the starting lineup for the Bears.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Now, options are plenty. Looking for the final pass. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Well, we know what a key player she is, and she'll certainly expect to make her presence felt.
Well, there's no doubt about it. She's a good technical player. She can see a pass, she can beat a defender, and she's good in tight areas. She'll certainly be a joy to watch today.
Gabriel and Walsh. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, big chance! In position. Oh, great defending. Huertas.
Yeah, what a save that was. Brilliant reflexes from the keeper.
It might be. It's a perfect challenge. And the Bulldogs exploiting the space on the flank. Harry Kane! And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then it's a top-class strike from Kane. His technique is absolutely spot on. Just look at the power he generates here.
Might lead to a chance. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Bethany. Oh, she's in a really promising position. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, 2-on-1, the keeper has no chance here. As you can see, it's a well-taken goal in the end.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Oh, the threat is there. And holds on to it confidently. Walsh. And easily intercepted.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Fabinho. Plenty of support here. But the danger averted for now. Great vision from Harry Kane. And he's made the run. And a goal! To increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
So the action continues, and the Bulldogs very much bossing the proceedings. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. And what an opportunity this is for her. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Jackson. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. That's a good pass. Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Delivering it. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And the ball is rolling again. The Bears have left themselves with a real mountain to climb here in the second half. Fairman. Fabinho now. Decent idea. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Mariona. Kane has the freedom of the stadium. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. And he did well to cut it out. Oh, it's there for her. And the keeper now to deal with it. And over comes the corner. Pressure on to clear his lines. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Good-looking pass. And that's handled without any trouble at all. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Bruno Fernandes. Can he put it in? Well, from that sort of range, he really should be testing the keeper. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
Would the owner of a silver hatchback with the registration GR21LJJ please contact your security guard. Thank you.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. And he takes it away. Cameron Puertas. Oh, danger here. Bruno Fernandes. Trying to connect. And nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. It's a neat move. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. And there to intervene. Danger building. Kane. Now with Walsh. Disappointing for the Bulldogs to give it away like that. Fabinho. Could pose a threat on the counter. This could be troublesome. And Harry Kane might do damage. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and in the 1v1, Kane makes no mistake. He never really looked like missing, did he? What a goal that is.
There to take it away. Incisive ball. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and Fernandes wasn't going to miss that. He knows exactly where to be in the box when the ball's played in. It's an excellent finish.
Now opening things up. And with that, the attack breaks down. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Incisive pass. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and sitting next to me is the former England international Sue Smith. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's the Bulldogs, and they take on Rovers.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
Jean-Philippe Mateta. And here's the starting lineup for Rovers. Ibrahima Konate starts with Inigo Martinez in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who look to move. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Rovers restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Now this could be productive. Putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Succeeded in winning it back. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Zaire Emery. Thoughtful play. This could square the game. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Harry Kane. And snuffed out the danger immediately. CC. Oh, good-looking pass. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he holds his run well, and I thought he was in. Nicely weighted pass too, but he's offside by the narrowest of margins.
Foul, but rightly play on. And slipped through beautifully. Thumped clear. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? And defensive play to be applauded.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Oh, this is looking promising. Well, might be. What an opportunity that was to increase their advantage.
Well, you've got to at least test the goalkeeper from there. That's a real opportunity missed.
And the Bulldogs come away with it. Can she find the right pass? Fabian. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Quick break could be on. Oh, a golden opportunity for her. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, you can see the pace on the break is scary, really difficult to stop. And as soon as she's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, she just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Incisive ball. Just needs to steady himself. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
dangerous. They moved out from the back with real intent. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
Chance to shoot. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. And the substitution will occur now. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Walsh. And cutting it out.
Yes, so alert. Read it well.
Warren Zaire-Emery. Bruno Fernandes. Kane. And a decent save. Full credit. That is that for the first half here. Well, the Bulldogs very much bossing the game up to now. Will there be a response in the second 45? Harry Kane. Distributing it well. Well, let's see about the cross. Now, options are plenty. Might be a chance here. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Might be able to set up the chance. Opportunity. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the replay, and he does really well. He takes his man on with ease, and it makes the striker's job relatively easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a really good goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Jean-Philippe Mateta. And take it away. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. CC. Now what can they do from here? Nicely timed tackle. She has teammates around her. Timed it well. Throw in here. Splendid block. Now putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Fernandes. Made it look routine, but read it well.
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker, celebrating his birthday today.
20 minutes to go.
And Lucy.
Jean-Philippe Mateta. Oh, the threat is there. And safely dealt with. Gakpo. Bruno Fernandes has it. And unable to keep possession. Zaire-Emery. On to Mateta. That's a good-looking pass. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Fabian. He's made a really good intervention there. Could be threatening. Well, in position to finish off the chance, but couldn't do so.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not that far away, but you've got to finish those off. It's a great opportunity spurned.
Rodri. And just 5 minutes remaining. Warren Zaire-Emery. Oh, ball still in play! Might do damage on the break. Determined to keep moving. Can he do it? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
If we watch it again, they were all over the place at the back, left the keeper in a difficult position. They'll be disappointed to concede a goal like that.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, that was really comfortable, wasn't it? The play going forward was so clinical, took them apart at times and produced some top-quality finishes too. It's a great result.
That is the one. That's that is the one. That's correct.